People of all ages gathered at Kennebec Community College today for a mental health training. The event was put together by the Waterville Rotary Club with the help of NAMI Maine. The day-long training had a focus on youth struggles, which included brainstorming, role-playing situations, and more. Anybody in the community who was interested was welcome, and it brought out employees of Kennebec Behavioral Health as well as students and staff at KVCC.
From generation to generation, you see people deal with and approach mental health very differently. The way that I may approach it is going to be very different than someone of maybe my grandparents' generation or maybe of the next generation. But kind of getting everyone to the middle ground, getting everyone to see that there is a need here, and whether you're from, Gen X, Gen Z, or Millennial, you're able to really approach and be approachable by any of those generations.
To learn more about NAMI Maine and future events, there will be a link on our website.